Passage 3. Now, this was a relatively difficult read, and even the questions based on it were slightly tricky. So, this would probably be fourth in the position of my order of attempting RC passages, and I would probably be selective in the questions in this one, right? So, let's have a look at the questions. Okay, so question 9. According to the passage, Levi Strauss's chief contribution to anthropology was dash. Option A says structural linguistics. This is outrightly incorrect. Why? Because structural linguistics wasn't really proposed by Levi Strauss, it already existed. Based on this, he got his idea, right? So, this is what is given to us in the very beginning, that somebody helped him, right? The Russian polymath arrived heroically, right? Jacobson, he helped him. He said that, structural linguistics had cleared up the empiricist confusion of an earlier generation. So, uh, based on this, he got this idea, okay, that why don't I apply some structural principles to my study of kinship? That's the idea that he got. So, A is outrightly incorrect and should be eliminated. B, a common algebraic equation for understanding primitive people's kinship relations and allegorical transformations. Right? So the passage says mythic transformations. Now, while he did give an algebraic equation, but that's not his main contribution to the field itself. Because see, the words in which the passage puts it is, he even went so far as to posit or to conjure what he called the canonical formula, which professed to explicate every mythic structure by a standard algebraic equation. So he went as far as to do this, right? But this was not his main contribution to his field. What was the main contribution? Let's see this in the passage. So here, see this. Thus, the groundwork was laid for Levi Strauss's grand project to redefine human nature. Anthropology, by its very name, assumes preeminence among the social sciences. So, among the social sciences, it is preeminent. It is important, famous. And Levi Strauss aspired to enthrone it as the queen of the sciences, all told. Okay, queen of all sciences out there, outranking even biology, chemistry, and physics. That's what he wanted. He undertook to transform the human sciences. Anthropology is a human science, right? So, to transform the human sciences, which had traditionally suffered from a lack of methodological rigor, and to render them as hard edged as the natural sciences. So, the human sciences, of which anthropology is a part, they had traditionally suffered from a lack of, a methodological rigor, meaning that they were not as mathematically robust as compared to these natural sciences, biology, chemistry, and physics. So, he wanted to change this, right? And what he did as a result was that he brought this methodological rigor, right? He even gave an algebraic equation to explain this. So that was his chief contribution to his field, okay? And not what is mentioned in the other options, which is, uh, let's see, this one says a common algebraic equation. While this is a product of his research, this was a product of his research, his study, his book, but this is not his chief contribution, so eliminated. Between C and D, yes, he gave a mathematical theory. Yes, it was complete with diagrams. Yes, it would redefine human nature. Even this is mentioned. Yet, the chief contribution to the field itself was not this theory. It was the fact that he brought mathematics, methodological robustness that actually explained human surface phenomena through core mathematical formulae. And this very sentence is written in the passage. See, by Levi Strauss's day, reducing the chaos of human surface phenomena to the bedrock mathematical formulae demonstrated the unimpeachable seriousness of one's intellectual enterprise. That means, if let's say you were able to reduce this chaos of human occurrences, human phenomena to some mathematical formulae, you were able to explain them through mathematical formulae, that showed what a serious researcher, what a serious intellectual you are, right? And that's what he did. So that is why our answer has to be option C here and not the other options. This one could be a tricky question because when you read let's say B and D, you feel okay, these have also been mentioned in the RC passage, right? So you have to find out this word here is very crucial. Okay, so slightly tricky question, not an easy one.